And great, excellent. Okay, so 70 to 80 RPMs with warm-up gear only on board. So let's go ahead and set our foundation for success. So we'll stay 70 to 80 for about 3 minutes, just warming up our bodies and getting ready to start. So Stacy, you and I talked about on text last week about output, and you were saying total output because of the time you're on the bike, right?
Right.
Yeah, so most definitely. So the longer you're on the bike, so if you're warming up 15 minutes or, cycling and you've already started your monitor, you're definitely gonna, or your heart rate monitor. So you're definitely gonna have a higher output than say when you started right at 10:30. So, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that, not today, but we'll talk about that over the next few weeks on output. Today, we're looking for a moderate to a slightly challenging heart rate level, but we've got plenty of time to get there. And those of you who are with us on Saturday, I know exactly where I want you to be. So we'll go back to repeating that as we start going through the warm up. So 1 more minute, 70 to 80 RPM. So if you're moving towards 80, brilliant. But if you're not moving towards 80, start to do a little bit of a giddy up if you can. That mind to body connection would be important right now. So shoulders down, chest up, feet are coming around nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Carol, how you feeling today?
Tip top.
What did you say?
Tip top.
Oh, tip top. Oh my gosh, I love that. Tip top. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Good. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Well, with the weather that we're having in Florida, I'm so sorry to say that to you guys who are not here. It is an unbelievably good day today as far as weather goes. A beautiful breeze. It's wonderful. Okay, so about 15 more seconds to go. Now, if you've met your 80 RPMs and you're on that 80 RPM mark or pretty doggone close to it, you're going to be accelerating now. But if you're still working to get to 80, feel free to just continue that journey. All right, so wherever you're at, we're going to increase cadence just a little bit faster. You're going to come up towards 80, past 80, right about 85, but hold that 85 RPMs, no higher than that. Good morning, Pamela. Sorry for the confusion this morning on class. So thank you for understanding.
For
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
So I just got in. What are we doing? What should I do?
Warm up gear only. You are now anywhere from 70 to 85 RPMs. So just go ahead and start whenever you're ready, honey. Whenever you're ready.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, you're so wonderful. You're wonderful. Thank you very much. Okay. So how's everybody feeling so far? Is everybody able to keep up with the RPM, or are we still working towards that RPM?
Keeping up.
Okay, keeping up. Did you say keeping up, Mike?
Just keeping up.
Okay, great. All right, so 3 more minutes of the warm up. So it's starting now to accelerate just a little bit more. If you can giddy up to 90 and hold your 90 RPMs, brilliant. But if you don't, that's okay. That's okay. If you can't get there quite yet, really start working towards that level of success. No big deal if you can't. Just keep on working. Deborah, how are you this morning? I hope you're good.
I'm good, thanks. Yeah.
Good. So we can see Deborah's left eye, but we can't quite see Deborah's right eye, but that's okay.
I'll warm up soon.
No, I know. You will warm up soon. That's cute. That's really cute. Okay, 20 seconds to go. And Lori texted me. She said she misses you guys terribly. So, but she wants you to know she's having a great time.
Is she in Spain?
No, she's in Hawaii. Okay, so I said aloha from all of us. So there you go.
Kathy, what island is she on?
She's on the Big Island. So what is that? Is that
Big Island.
Yeah, what is that?
The island of Hawaii, I think.
Is that the island of Hawaii? Yeah. I don't know I know Maui, I know Honolulu, I know Kona, but I'm not, my geography is just like zero.
Yeah, that's the island they have the Iron Man on.
Kona, I thought they had the Iron Man on Kona. They have it on.
No, it's on, no, that's the name of the city.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that. Good. Thank you for knowing that, Barry. Thank you for sharing that.
Well, you know, once you're there,
Once you're there,
right.
oh, yeah, once you're there, you
It's the one
understand
that
a
has
little
the
bit
lava
better.
fields. It has the lava
Yes.
fields.
Oh, I'd love to see that. Love to see that.
They're hot.
Okay, so they're hot. Yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet. I'll bet. All right, guys. So if you're at 90, put another resistance turn to the right and start slowing it down. Go on back down to 75. If you're still working to get to 90, continue your journey. Don't put any more resistance on. All right. Now we have less than a minute to remain in our warm up. We will not have recovery, but we will definitely get a drink of water. So that's how I want you to be. So now you have either warm up gear or warm up gear +1, right? Okay, and I'll be asking you about your gear levels shortly. I'll be asking you about your heart rates as well, but don't worry about them now because we're down in zone 1 right now. We're in zone 1. Out of 1
I had to
through
get my
5.
water, sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Zone 1 through 5 1 through 5, we're in zone 1. We're going to hang in zone 2 and zone 3 today. Not too much in zone 4. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I want you to slow it back down to 70 just real quickly. Grab a drink of water. Good. Now, grab a drink of water, come right on back. We're going to go up towards 82 RPMs and hold that. If you've added a resistance turn, I want you to stay right there. We're going to be here in stage 1 for 6 minutes, but let me share with you what I want you to do. 82 RPMs. If you started with 1+ on your resistance to come back to 82, brilliant, stay there. If you have not reached 90 RPMs, you're still going to keep your warm-up gear only at 82. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. Thank you, Marge. Thank you, Marge. Okay, so you're 25 seconds into the first stage. I'll remind you again, the first stage is 6 minutes. Now, no recovery between warm up and stage 1. You guys don't need it. You don't need it because we're not going to work hard today. We don't need that pullback for recovery. But if you need it before I call for it, always feel free to do that. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay. Now, 8 seconds to go. Is everyone at 82 RPMs? Yes?
Yes.
All right, good. Okay, how are you feeling here? Can you hold 82 with no problem?
Yes.
If you can, add 1 more resistance turn. So now you either have warm-up gear +1 or warm-up gear +2, and you're at 82 RPMs. So everybody right now is working to their potential right now. And it's amazing. Sometimes it takes us a little bit of time to get where we need to go. Sometimes we get there right away. Sometimes it works great. Sometimes it's a struggle. But the main thing is that you are definitely here and you're going to work to the opportunity that I'm going to give you. You're going to do the best job you can. And that's all we can ask of our bodies. All righty. So you're almost 2 minutes into this stage. Keep that warm-up gear +1 or warm-up gear +2. The only time you would drop your resistance if you cannot maintain 82 RPMs. So let's stay here for less than a minute, and that'll take us where we need to be before we make another decision. So I saw Michael Phelps yesterday speak. We're part of a town hall series here in Sarasota. He was a really great speaker. I really enjoyed him. Does everyone know who Michael Phelps is? Yeah. He's 100 gold medals or whatever. Anyway, he was quite interesting to listen to his how he trained mentally, emotionally, and physically. But many times when he said something about being present mentally and emotionally when he was working out, reminded me of you guys. Now, I know we're not Olympians, and I know we'll never be Olympians, and who would really want to be Olympian? But it just reminded me of you because you are here and you always give it the best you have. And I really appreciate that. So go ahead and accelerate just a little bit now. Let's push this up to 87 just to get off the 82 RPM consistently boring pedal stroke. Let's be honest, does get boring. And you know, Phil said that on Saturday, this is boring. Yes, he did. But he got over it. He got over it. Okay, so let's slow it back down to 82. All right, now you have 2.5 minutes of this stage. How are you feeling? And what does your heart rate look like? Does it look low? Basically low. Mike, what's yours?
101.
Barry, what's yours?
I'll get it for you.
Okay, thanks. Stacy,
116.
great. Deborah,
118.
great. Marge,
101.
great. Carol,
121.
all right, good. Of course, yours is 121. Why wouldn't it be, right? Barry, did you get it?
Yes, 96.
That's perfect. Carolina,
106.
thank you. Andy,
111.
111, great. And Pamela,
101.
perfect. These are all great. You're at 82 RPMs. Okay, so we have 90 more seconds to complete this stage. Go ahead and add one more resistance turn to the right. Carol, be careful. Go ahead and add one more resistance turn to the right. Stay at 82 RPMs. I'm going to let you stay here for 30 seconds and then we'll give it a little goose. Great. Great. Okay, 20 seconds. You've added one more resistance turn. So now your warm-up gear +2 or warm-up gear +3. And the only reason you would have dropped the warm-up gear, dropped the gear and not stayed where you are is because you can't hold 82 RPMs. And that's fine. All right, give it a little goose, up to 87 RPMs again. So accelerate, recruit more muscle fibers. Let's get through this the heart rate kind of plateaus. And it kind of feels like you're kind of pushing the envelope, pushing a rock up a hill. And then all of a sudden it kicks in and then you feel better. So we're doing that right now in 10 seconds, good. And we're gonna pull back to 82 RPMs. You only got 5 more seconds at 87, hold it, 3, 2, 82 RPMs, pull it back now, hold this, okay, hold this. Great job, great job, great job. We'll only have a minute to recover after this, 20 seconds to go. Now, remember this resistance you have, you'll go back to that on the beginning of stage 2. We only have a minute to grab a heart rate, and slow it down to 70 RPMs, take your resistance off, take a break, 5, 4, 3, remember your resistance, check your heart rate and slow it down, 70 RPMs. Good job. Grab your water, great, great, great. Mike, what resistance do you have?
103 heart rate, 26 resistance.
Brilliant. Stacy?
122 at 33.
Oh, girl. Okay, Deborah.
124 at 8.
That's good. Oh, good girl. Good. That's really good. Really good. Barry.
101 at 30.
Good. That's great. Carolina.
108 +3.
Wow. Good job. Good job. Carol.
124 at 25.
That's great. That's great. Marge.
101 +1.
That's great. Wonderful. Andy.
Looks like 120,
Okay. What resistance?
31.
Thank you. And Pamela?
I was 105 at 28.
That's great. That's great. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going right back now. We're going to take the resistance we had on the last effort. We're going to 87 RPMs, 87 RPMs using the highest resistance you had on your last effort. Now, this is going to feel challenging and that's okay. This is going to feel challenging and that's okay. All right, 87 RPMs for 4 minutes. You are 14 minutes in the class. So that means you have not made or reached your saturation point most likely. So this 87 RPMs is going to feel challenging. We'll talk about it as we move through it. Okay, great. So you're 20 seconds in to this level of success. We did goose it up for just 30 seconds at the end of the first stage, but now we're holding this. We're holding this. Okay, stay with it. You're almost a minute in. I'll ask you to ride here for 1 more minute. We'll check a heart rate, but we'll maintain 87 RPMs. Great. Are you okay with that, everybody? Are you okay?
Yes.
All right,
Yep.
great. Okay, stay with it. Feet are flat. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. You guys are doing great. This is getting challenging, isn't it, Deborah?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, stay with it. One more minute. And then if we need to drop resistance, we can. Let's see what happens to the heart rate. Do the best job you can to quiet your upper body. Allow the lower body to do its work. The more movement we have on our upper body, the more muscles we recruit, the higher our heart rate will go. So we want to be mindful of that. We want to just kind of give all that energy to below our waist. Great job. 30 seconds to go. Wonderful job. Really doing great. We're going to be checking a heart rate in 25 seconds. Good. 20 seconds. We're going to check a heart rate. Are you able to stay at 87, everybody? Yeah. All right, good. Great job. Great. Wonderful. Stay right there, guys. Stay right there. All righty. Get a heart rate check. Mike, what's your heart rate?
112.
112. Stacy.
126.
Stay there. Deborah.
This isn't working very well, but right now it's saying 130. I don't know if that's correct.
Okay. Can you stay at 87?
Yeah.
Okay, Barry.
105.
That's good. Are you okay there?
Yes.
Carolina?
108.
Okay, still 108. Okay, +3, right?
I'm having a hard time staying at 87.
Okay, that's okay, honey. Do the best you can. Carol?
130.
Okay, 130, and you're still at 25?
Yeah.
Are you okay there?
I am.
Okay, great. Marge, how about you?
109. I'm having trouble.
Okay, yeah, don't worry about it, Marge. Drop back if you want to. Same with you, Carol. If you want to drop back, Carolina, most definitely do that too. Andy, what was your heart rate?
128.
128, that's perfect. I'm so sorry, Andy, stay right where you are. Pamela, how about you?
110.
110, great. Stay right where you are, Pamela. That's great. All righty, 45 more seconds to go. We're completing this 4-minute block of work at 87. If you're having trouble staying at 87, if you want to drop back on the resistance and try to get to 87, you can do that. But if you're still working and you think it's going to become available, go ahead and stay with it. You know better than me how you're doing. Good. All righty, now get ready because we're going to pull this back to 82 RPMs. So you're going to use all this oxygen that you have on board right now, and you're going to pull it back to 82 RPMs in 10 seconds. You're not going to change resistance. 8 seconds to go. Here we go. We're pulling back in 4, 3. We're continuing the stage. We're continuing to work. 82 RPMs. Pull it back now. Hold right here. We're holding this for 3 minutes. Good. All righty. So heart rates might have come up just enough at those last 2 minutes of that 87 RPM work. Now 82 RPMs, you're going to start to see a slight drop. Even if it's a rebound heart rate now, it's okay. Just continue to stay at 82 RPMs. Carolina, do you want to say something?
No, I was just
Okay.
shaking my wrist.
Okay. Yeah, anytime anybody needs me, you just call out, or if I don't see you, okay? I can see all of you all the time. But sometimes I'm looking up to the right corner and I don't see the bottom left corner right away. But if you need me, you let me know. All righty, 15 seconds to go. You're at 82 RPMs. Pamela, what resistance do you have?
28.
You're staying at 28, and what's your heart rate right now?
107.
So let's go ahead and lift that to 29. Would that be okay with you?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, great. Andy, what's your heart rate right now?
130.
130. You're perfect. Stay right there. 130 at 31, right?
Yep.
Great. Marge, were you able to, did you drop back from 1?
I did.
Okay, great.
My heart rate is 110.
That's perfect, Marge. Stay right there. You're doing great. Carol, how about you?
128.
Okay, I like 128. Stay right there. That's perfect. Carolina, where's your heart rate now?
107.
Okay. What about your RPM?
I'm having a hard time staying at 82.
That's okay. Don't add any resistance then. That's good. Barry, how about you?
Still 105.
105, great. And you're still at 30?
Yes.
Boy, that's great, Barry. Deborah, how about you?
131 at 8.
Okay, great. Are you able to hold that, do you think, at 82?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, wonderful, Deborah. Great. Stacy?
130 at 33.
Oh my good. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
It's getting tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so hard to start really working in those zones. You're right. Mike, how about you?
111 and 26.
That's perfect, Mike. Are you okay there?
I am.
Okay, great. All right, kiddos. Let's see. We have now got 25 more seconds at 82 RPMs. 82 RPMs. So what I'm going to ask you to do is I'm going to ask you to get ready to accelerate. When you accelerate, you're going to drop back on one resistance turn to the left. So you're going to drop resistance. So we're going to accelerate, but we're going to drop back one. So Deborah, you'll be dropping back to 7. Okay. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 89 RPMs, 89 RPMs. Let's pick it up. Drop back one resistance turn. Okay, so right away you start thinking, oh yeah, well, maybe that isn't quite so bad. Just wait till after the 3 minutes and see where you're at, okay? So we drop back one turn to the left. So initially, that RPM pickup, you'll still see a slight lift in the heart rate. That's even though you dropped your resistance, but then it'll start coming back down again, maybe plateauing where you were before, maybe slightly above, maybe slightly under. Let's see what happens. Pamela, you are now 22 minutes into class, so you're really to the point where you have all this oxygen available now. Let's see how the heart rate handles it, okay? What we're trying to do is we're trying to really use this oxygen efficiently. So that means the heart rate doesn't jump up high, the heart rate doesn't stay down low. Everything kind of flows nice and evenly. And that's kind of what we're looking for. All righty, so you're 1 minute in, you have 2 minutes left of the 89 RPMs. Great job. You are going to get a recovery after this, and I'm going to tell you that this stage has been almost 10 minutes. So you're doing a fabulous job. Remember, when we widen the aerobic base and we start really challenging the aerobic base, we do widen out the stages just a little bit, not those short little intervals that we do to build. We now use that oxygen available so that we become more efficient. You are halfway through this part of the stage. You're at 89 RPMs, 89 RPMs. Great job. Great job. Hold it right there. Excellent job. Now I'm going to ask you to start looking at your heart rate. Deborah, your heart rate.
132 maybe.
That's fine. Stacy.
135.
Whoa. Okay. Now be careful, Stacy. Do you want to drop back a little bit on the RPM?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Drop it back. Drop it back if you want. Mike, how about you?
117.
Woo. Are you okay?
I am.
Okay, good. How about, Barry, you're muted. I'm sorry. Whenever you're ready. Barry. That's okay. I can come back, Barry. Carolina? Oh, here he is. Barry, yeah.
104.
Perfect. Stay there. Carolina.
109.
109. Stay there. Carol.
134.
Okay, good job, Marge.
111.
111. Good job, Pamela.
111.
Perfect. And Andy.
137.
137. Okay, remember this resistance. You're going to get recovery. Remember this resistance. Okay, pull back. 70 RPMs, pull it back. You're going to get 2 minutes to recover. Great job. 70 RPMs, take your resistance away. Wow, that was great. That was 10 minutes.
I'll be right
10
back.
minutes. Okay, great, Carolina. Great. Wonderful. 7-minute warm up, 6-minute first stage, 1 minute to recover. And then we kicked it 10 minutes long. Really efficient. Stacy, that was awesome. Really good there. Really good there. So if I remember correctly, that was stage 3 for you, right? At that 130, 135, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so stage 4 gets up into the 140s, right?
I don't know. I haven't been
I
there.
think oh, yes, you have. I think the, not last time, but I think it was 2 or 3 classes ago. Yeah. So that's great. Pamela, were you able to, did we talk about the stages with your Apple Watch? Did we talk about that with you at all?
Yeah, I'm not able to see them.
Okay, not to worry, not to worry. We'll try to figure it out for you so that eventually we can see it, but it doesn't make any difference to our training at all.
Okay.
It just gives you one more
Piece of
fun
it.
thing to look at. Yeah, exactly. All righty, 40 seconds to go. We're going to start the second part of stage 2. So we have not graduated to stage 3. We're still in stage 2. Now we're going to start at 82 RPM. So everybody can do it, right? Everybody. Well, Marge, wait. Marge, are you okay? It's at 82. Can you do that?
It's just plus one.
Yes, nothing higher than +1, kiddo. Nothing higher than +1. Okay, guys, let's go now. 82 RPMs, 82 RPMs. The resistance that you had at the end of that last stage workout that we had, that 10 minutes. So it's not your highest. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
your highest, right? Okay, so we have 2 minutes, 82 RPMs, 82 RPMs. Great job. Great job. So, okay, once again, 82 RPMs. So Deborah, when you jump back on, you're going to be at gear 7, 82 RPMs. It should be very doable for everybody. And if it's not, please let me know. Please let me know. All righty, you are 90 seconds away from the next part of the stage. We'll start building a little bit of intensity, not just with RPM, but also with resistance. So we want to get to these levels of success that we found at the end of that left effort. We want to get there and maybe lift them up just slightly. Carol, try not to go much higher than what you've quoted me on that last one, but do what you think you can do today. Okay, great. Pamela, you can start lifting that heart rate up a little bit more as long as you're feeling okay. That would be awesome. Yeah, awesome. Andy, yeah, it's time, buddy. It's time. 50 seconds to go. All righty, here we go, guys. Now, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you begin accelerating up towards 85. Let's go ahead and do it now. 85 RPMs, let's lift. All right, now, if you can do that and hold this for 30 seconds, then you'll be ready to go on to the next part. But if challenging to get to 85, you're going to pull right on back to 82. Does that make sense? The rest of us are going to go ahead, but you join us when you're ready. Don't add any more resistance. If you need to take resistance off to maintain 82, do it. But if you can hold 82, now 85, brilliant.
So
All
what
right, good.
gear- What gear? are
You're
we
at resistant. You're at 7. You're at 7, Deborah. You're at 7. All right, now you're at 85 RPMs, right? 85 RPMs. It's time to lift it up 2 more RPMs. We are now here for 3 minutes. 3 minutes at 87 RPMs. Okay, now we're starting to lift it up again with RPM. Great. Okay, great. Yes, Deborah. Yes, Pamela, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, great. All righty, now what I want you to do is I want you to start feeling the perceived exertion start to kind of come on level with where the heart rate is. So perceived exertion should feel like a 7.5, maybe pushing an 8 out of 10, but the heart rate is responding very, very efficiently. So the heart rate's starting to come up and you're starting to hold that RPM easily at 87 if that's available for you today. Okay, just a little over a minute to stay at 87. All right, I'm going to ask you a couple things to start thinking about now. I'm going to ask you to start thinking about how much more intensity could you handle efficiently. If the acceleration comes to something like 90 and you have to hold it, could you do that right here? Or would you have to drop back on your resistance? Think about it. Just think about it. Do the best job you can. You're at 87 RPMs. You've got 40 more seconds until we start making a few decisions. All right, good. All right, good. 35 seconds to go. Okay, 30 seconds to go before our heart rate check. I'm gonna ask you to hold at 87 RPMs for 1 more minute after that. That'll be a total of 3-minute block. Good job. Good job. So you're working right now, almost, you're working on your 4th minute of this part of the stage. We're still in stage 2. We're still in stage 2. All righty, 10 seconds to go. Okay, everybody take your heart rate right now. Get your heart rate, start looking at it, find it. Find it, remember it, keep your RPM consistent at 87 if it's available, and hold this for 1 more minute. Mike, what's your heart rate?
115.
115. Can you hold that right there, honey?
Yep.
Okay, great. How about you, Stacy?
133.
133. Okay, try to hold it, but if you can't, it's okay. How about you, Deborah?
131.
Okay, that's perfect for you, Deborah. That's wonderful. Barry, how about you?
110.
110. That's great, Barry. Carolina?
107.
Okay, that's great. Carol?
137.
Okay, 137. You're gonna maybe drop back on your resistance when we accelerate, or you can just stay right here or go back to 82 RPMs. There's all kinds of choices. Marge, how about you?
116.
Okay, 116, honey, don't go any faster. In fact, if you want to drop back to 82 RPMs, that's okay. Andy, how about you?
135.
Okay, honey, stay right there. Pamela?
114, but
Okay.
I had stopped for a minute before,
Oh,
so.
that's okay, honey. That's okay. Let's catch up. Okay, here we go, guys. 90 RPMs. I want you to go 90 RPMs now. Marge, stay back at 82 if you want. You don't have to lift that heart rate up much higher. Carol, stay back at 82 if you want. Don't lift that heart rate up much higher. Carolina, up to you if you're able to keep up the RPM, okay?
Yep.
Okay, great. So now we're at 90 RPMs, 90 RPMs. Great.
What's
I want
the
you-
gear?
The gears are at 7 for you. 7. You haven't changed your resistance. Your heart rate is responding beautifully, Deborah. It really is. It really is. Okay, so Deborah, scale of 1 to 10, perceived exertion. Would you say you're about a 7.5 with your effort, or an 8?
Those. 8 maybe.
Okay, an 8 maybe. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Stacy, do you think you're about a 9?
Probably close. Yeah.
Probably close. Okay, are you able to hold 90?
Sort of.
And what's your heart rate right here?
136.
136. Are you okay to stay there?
Yeah.
All right, cool, cool. Barry, how about you?
110.
110, that's really good for you. Can you stay at 90?
Yes.
Thank you. Mike, how about you?
114, and I'm struggling to get to 9.
Oh, where are you right now? What is a better RPM for you?
82.
That's okay. Go there then. Go there then. Andy, how about you?
137.
All right, cool beans. Stay right there. Pamela? 114, did you say 114? You're muted, love. Okay, stay right there. Stay right there. Carol, you're good. You're good. Okay, all right, good. All righty, you're 2 minutes into 90 RPMs. 2 minutes into your 90 RPMs. Now I'm going to throw a new wrench into it. I'm going to throw something new in right here. Look at your output, Stacy. Anybody's got output or wattage? Look at it. Okay, now everybody slow it down to 82 if you're not already there. Add the resistance in. That gives you the same wattage that you had at 90. Oh, yeah, baby. 82 RPMs. You're on a hill now, are you? You're on a hill. Deborah, did you have to go to 8?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Stacy, what'd you have to go to?
I'm at 33.
You're still at 33? Okay. Okay, great. Carol, you staying right at 82?
Yes.
All right, good. Andy, what'd you have to do to your resistance?
32.
32. That's it, my friend. Good job. Barry, how about you?
32.
Good job. Great minds work alike. Pamela, you're muted, love, but where are you on your resistance? It's okay. Take your time. It's okay.
I'm at 31.
Oh
I
my
had to go to
gosh.
31.
Okay, great. Wonderful, wonderful. Carol, you're gonna stay at 25?
Yep.
Okay, great, great, great. Carolina, +3, or did you have to drop back?
I dropped back, but then I just put it back up. So I'm at +3 and I was at 110.
Okay, and are you able to get to 82 RPMs?
Yes.
Good. And Deborah, tell me your heart rate right now.
135,
I love it, Deborah. That is awesome. What?
82.
Yeah, 82. 82. Yeah, but you got the same wattage or power that you had at 90, but now you're at 82. Doesn't it get a little bit better here? Yeah, just maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
No, I guess not. Stacy, where's your heart rate?
134.
All right, good girl, good girls. Nice job, nice job. Stay right there. Andy, you got less than a minute. You got less than a minute. I want you to remember what your output wattage was or your resistance. I don't care which one or all of it. Give me all of it when we get a heart rate check. 35 seconds to go. You're gonna get a recovery of 2 minutes, and I need your heart rate, your resistance, and your output at 82 RPMs. Great job. Good, great job. You've got 20 seconds to go. You're gonna get 2 minutes to recover. I'm gonna tell you a big secret. You haven't had much recovery time, have you? No, I'm not, I guess I'm not, it's not that big of a secret, right? Okay, 6 seconds to go. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, now pull it back. 70 RPMs, 70 RPMs. Remember all of your metrics there. Recover, water, whatever you need, towel, whatever you need. Mike, tell me everything.
115, 40 output, 25 resistance.
Wow, brilliant job today. Great job, great job. Barry,
32 resistance, 112 heart rate, and about 68 output.
that is fantastic. And you were at 32. That is fabulous. Good job. How about you, Stacy?
I think it was 134 heart rate, 74 output, 33 resistance.
That's perfect. That's great. Deborah,
135, 55, 8.
that is great. Thank you for that. That is absolutely great. Great job. Carol, where were you?
135, my output was 41, and my resistance was 25.
Boy, that's perfect. That is perfect. Great job. Marge, how about you, honey? I know you can't do output. I know you can't do output.
116,
Oh,
having a lot of trouble with +1 and RPM 82.
okay, great. A lot of trouble with +1, meaning it was hard to even hold 82.
Set my gear, I can't get it to do
Oh,
so.
okay, honey. Just, honey, you're doing great. It's okay. You're doing great. You're doing great. Andy, how about you?
135, 68, 32.
Woo-hoo-hoo. That's a good day for you. Pamela,
It was 118 was my heart rate. My output was 62, and my
wow.
resistance was 31.
That is great, Pamela. Well done. Well done. Carolina, you doing okay?
Yep. Sorry, I had to take a phone call.
No, no worries. No worries.
Um,
Do you remember heart rate?
Yes, 109
Mhm.
and +3. And I'm looking at Andy's legs and I feel like my legs are going as fast as his, but my RPM on my scale here doesn't tell me that. So I'm not.
Yeah.
What's-
Oh, that's okay. Andy's a good role model on his leg, the RPM, his leg cadence. So that's fine. That's great. That's a good visual for you. Most definitely. Okay, guys, let's go. We're gonna take one resistance turn off. So Deborah, you're going to 7. All right. Stacy, you're gonna back down 1. Everybody's backing down 1 now. Okay. Marge, if you want to go back to warm up gear, I want you to do it. All right, good. Okay, we are starting at 80 RPMs, utilizing the resistance, highest resistance -1. So this is going to feel fairly easy, isn't it? 80 RPM. Oh, well, wait a minute. Who am I to say it's easy? It's not. It's not. I'm sitting here, you guys are writing, it's tough. But 80 RPMs is a whole lot different than 90, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, that's right, Kathy. All right, so we're at 80 RPMs. Now, what I want you to do in 40 seconds is start checking in with how you're feeling. I mean, what's happening to the heart rate. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift the heart rate back up slowly. We're gonna do what we have to do. We are gonna go from to 80, 82, 87, and then 90. These are all 1 minute long. All right. Now, Marge, that's all you're gonna do. You're not gonna worry about resistance. You're just gonna do the RPM. That's all you're gonna do. Caroline, if that's all you can do, I want you to do that too.
Yeah.
All righty. Now, what I want you to do, you're already a minute in. You're gonna go to 82 RPMs. Hold it for 1 minute. Okay, so that's just an additional 2 RPMs. Now, I want you to start comparing how you feel now to how you felt after that last stage. So Stacy, I mean, with your heart rate at 134, heart rate's much lower here, isn't that right?
Yes.
Yes. Deborah?
Yeah, 122.
Yeah. 132, right. Pamela?
122.
122, I would say. Yeah, 122 sounds better to me. Pamela?
Mine's 112.
Okay, great. Andy?
124.
124, great. Everyone's is down. Mike?
112.
112, and Barry?
I'll get back to you.
Okay, that's fine. All right, guys, now you've got 2 more minutes of class. I'm gonna ask you to go to 87 RPMs. Lift it up 5 more RPMs. Okay, now turn the resistance back up 1. Whoever said that, I know. Turn the resistance back up 1. So now you're at your highest resistance level that you had on your last effort. You thought you were gonna escape, didn't you, Pamela? You thought you were gonna escape the class at this last 2 minutes of effort. Oh my gosh, you guys are fabulous. Okay, you're at 87 RPMs. You have 25 more seconds. You're at your highest resistance level. The only way you would do that, though, is if you can stay at 87. If you cannot get to 87, drop back on that gear. Come on and ride with us, okay? Ride with us. All right, 8 seconds to go. All right, I'm not gonna ask you to add any more resistance. No more resistance. You've only got 1 more minute to ride. You are now at 90 RPMs for the last minute of class. Well done, 90 RPMs. Deborah, you're at an 8, right? Yeah, good girl, good girl. Stacy, you're at a 33, right?
Yes.
Right, Barry, where are you? You're at 32, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Andy, you're at 32.
31, actually.
Oh, do you want to lift it to 32? Can you do it?
Yep.
All right, Pamela, you're at 31.
Yes.
Great, Mike, 25. Good job. You're almost there, guys. All you have is 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds of class, 15 seconds of class. Great job. You're at 90 RPMs. Are you doing the best job you can? We're going to get a final heart rate check. You're going to remind me of the resistance you were successful at right now. Okay, 4, 3, 2, and recover. You're done. Great job. Woo-hoo! Whoa, heart rate check. Remember your resistance. Mike, we'll start with you.
113.
Good.
24.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Great job. Great job. Barry,
I was at 109 and it went to 114 at the end.
that's perfect. And you stayed at 32, right?
Yes.
Stacy.
Oh, 137.
Oh, you went up? Okay. And you're at 33. Okay, great. Well done, Stacy. Well done. Deborah, how about you?
135.
Whoa, that is such a good heart rate for you. That is such a great heart rate for you. And you were at an 8. Great job. Carol, share with us.
137.
Oh my goodness, honey, good job. Way to hang in there.
Yeah,
Good
25.
work. At 25, that's great. Marge, what were you able to do, hun?
116.
Great. And could you keep up with the RPM if you kept that resistance off?
But resistance, I had to keep it at minimum.
No worries there, Marge. Thank you. Andy,
137 at 32.
137 at 32. Boy, you're running with Stacy with the heart rate. Wow, that's great. How about you, Pamela?
123 at 31.
Woo, that's great. Congratulations. That's great. How about you, Carolina?
111 plus 3.
111 plus 3. Excellent. How did you do with your RPM?
I fluctuated between 85 and 90, or what I think is 85 and 90.
That's okay. That's good. That's good. You're following Andy's legs. That was good. That's good. Congratulations, everybody. That was a great class. You did a great job. Okay, so let's take our moment. Check your heart rates real quick. Let me know that they've dropped. Yeah. Okay. Everyone's heart rate dropped already. Good. Okay. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Let's take a big inhale, cleansing breath all the way up and all the way back down, lacing our fingers behind you, walk our shoulders back, lift our chest up. Oh my gosh, you guys deserve this. Take a deep breath here, inhaling and exhaling. Sweep the hands around, lace the fingers together, press the hands away, thumbs are straight down. Okay, open your elbows wide. Lower your chin down towards your chest so you can feel a strong stretch through the upper back and the back of the neck. Go ahead and look forward and reach it all the way up again. Good, and float down. Great work, great work. Right arm's gonna come across our chest, stretch out. Well done, guys, well done. Reach out again, palms up, bend the elbows, fingertips. Elbows high, do the best you can. If you need to stay here, do that here. If not, right here. Good job. And slowly release it, lower it down, shoulder roll up, back, and down. Good. Left arm comes across the chest, stretching out through the upper back. Ooh, that feels good, doesn't it? And reach out, palms are up, bending the elbows, fingertips, guide the elbow high. And stretch it out. Good. Everyone doing okay so far? Good. Another good ride. Slowly release it, lower down, shake out, roll both shoulders up, back, and down. Great job. Okay, check in again with your heart rates. Have most of them dropped at least 10, if not 15 points? Good. That's excellent. Good job, guys. Okay, one final cleansing breath up. And then reach out to the end of the handlebars. Hold on to the end of the handlebars. When you're ready, rise up, lower your chest down, just down towards the monitor. Good job. Excellent job. Make sure that front heel is dropped, back heel is dropped, front knee can be slightly soft. Good work. Good work. Stretch out. Okay, great. Go ahead, rotate those pedals. Go ahead, do the same thing on the other side. Wow, wonderful job today. Great job. And then when you're ready and you feel like you've had the stretch that you need, go ahead and rotate those pedals and come around, go ahead and float to your saddle. I'm gonna come around to stretch. So whenever you're ready, but make sure those heart rates are down. Bye, Mike. Bye, Mike.
Okay.
Thanks for coming today.
Thanks, Kathy.
You're welcome, love.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so when you're ready and you want to stay with us to stretch, just let me know. Yeah, guys, all set. Yeah, I don't want to encourage you to work to do it when you're not ready, but everybody's okay. Good. Okay, kick out our legs. Good. We're going to take a giant step forward with our left foot. Our right heel is up, balancing on the ball of our right foot. Come into a lunge position. Be sure to tuck underneath this right hip. Really tighten up through the right glute as you encourage that hip to come slightly forward, stretching out through the psoas muscle and the front of the right hip. Good job. As we untuck this hip, just go ahead and lower that right heel down And go ahead and bend your left knee just a little bit. So when you press your weight slightly forward into the right heel, make sure your left knee is tracking behind the left toes. Your right heel is pressing down and away. It should be a big stretch through the right calf, and it should feel really good. Go ahead, slowly lift up your right heel, step together, kick out, do the same thing on the other side. So this time we'll step back with our left foot, balancing on the ball of our left foot, come into a lunge position. So you're bending both knees, tuck underneath your left hip, stretching out through that psoas muscle on the front of that left hip, lengthening out through here. Good job. Feels good, doesn't it? Especially after the fast pedals. Untuck that left hip, lower down that left heel. Remember, we want to always make sure that left heel meets the floor. So even if you have to step in slightly with that left foot to get that heel to drop, do it. Keep your right knee bent this time. Shift your weight slightly forward onto the right heel. Make sure that right knee is tracking behind your right toes. Your left foot, left heel is dropped, and you're feeling an extreme stretch up the left calf. Go ahead, release that out by lifting up your left heel and just step together, forward or back. Good job. Shift your weight now to your right foot, step forward with your left, sit back onto your right heel, bend your right knee, put all that weight into that right heel, flex your left foot hard, feel the hamstring stretch on the left side, really feel that lengthening, good. Now slowly rise. Step back or step together, right foot forward, sit back, supporting left heel, flex your right heel or right foot, drive that right heel into the floor, stretch out through the right hamstring. Feel that lengthening occur. Good job. Slowly rise and step together. Good job. Shift your weight back to your right foot, lift up your left knee, cross over that left ankle over the top of the right thigh, and come all the way down into a sitting position. All the weight is into your right heel. Nothing is forward, it's coming straight down. Good job. Good job. So we're stretching the left glute here. Press into the right heel, rise, take your left foot away, cross it behind that right foot, and slowly come up to a standing position. Now, the leg in the back is your left leg. Lift up with your left arm and hinge to the right. Good job. Good job. Stretch out through the left IT band. Please come up and float down. Good work. Uncross left, kick out. Shift your weight to your left foot, lift up your right knee, cross that right ankle over the top of the left thigh, and come down into that seated position. That one-legged squat. Amazing. Hold here, guys. Hold here. Slowly rise, lift up your right foot, cross behind your left ankle. Now, the leg in the back is the right leg, so you're going to lift up the right arm and lean to the left. Good. Good. So stretching the IT band on the outer part of the right hip. Slowly come up and float down. Excellent job. Kick out again. Now shift your weight to your right foot. Bend your left knee, quad stretch. Reach back for that left foot. Bend the left, really bend that left knee, stretch out. Really rise as much as you can, stretching the quadricep on the left side. Great. And go ahead and step down. Kick out. Same thing on the other side. Shift your weight onto the left foot. Reach down, right foot, right knee down, right hip down. Lengthen out again. Good job. Good job, Deborah. Great. Slowly lower that right foot down. Here we go, feet separated, hip distance, final inhale for today, reaching up. Let's exhale down. Woo, you guys did a great job again today. Thanks for always giving it your best every time we come together. I really appreciate that. Once again, thanks for understanding with my personal circumstances. I do appreciate that too as well. Thank you. Any questions or concerns about what we did today or why we did it?
Thank you, Kathy.
Kathy, thank
You're so welcome, Andy.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much.
much, you guys.
Thank
If
you.
you
for
think of anything, let me know, okay?
Bye,
Okay.
everyone.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.